You ever buy something you worked your ass off for? Big, it's beautiful, it's expensive, and then watch some punk try to take it like it's a free sample. This homeowner of Woodlyn Road decided he had enough. He went outside and he shot at 2 car burglars. One was hit, and the DA declined to charge the homeowner. Now, what would you do? Let's check it out.
And developing this morning, a homeowner in Northeast Houston shot a burglar attempting to break into his vehicle. It happened overnight on Woodlyn Road. The homeowner told police that he was home and walked out and shot at 2 suspects trying to break into his car. One of the suspects was hit and was taken to the hospital. Both suspects now face charges. Investigators say the DA's office declined any charges against the homeowner as he was protecting his property.
So, the question remains. When does protecting what's yours become the thing that turns you into the story? Let me be blunt. I hate car thieves. I hate them. They prey on people who actually worked for something. And now these days, there's a brazen, rising boldness to it. But does that mean shooting is the answer? Well, let's break it down. You put tens of thousands of dollars into a truck, or in my case, I have a TRX, and other people have Hellcats and other cars that are oftenly stolen. You take care of it, you get pride in it. Then some idiot treats it like an unlocked Candy Crush level. People try to take trucks, cars, and vehicles all the time, but these days it seems like it's getting worse and worse and worse, and it drives me batshit. So when someone is messing with your property outside your house at 12:30 a.m., your first instinct might be to go out there and protect it. And some people will say that's crazy, that's reckless, that's not fair. But I ask, who started the fight? The person trying to steal it. They put themselves in the line of fire. That's the mindset I'm in. Just from a human standpoint, minding my business, they come out, they tried to take my stuff. If I have to do what I have to do to stop them, then that's what happens. Unfortunately, that's not how the law works in most places. Legally, and this is important, Texas is one of the states with a very narrow exception for deadly force to protect property. Under Texas Penal Code, deadly force can be justified to protect tangible property in certain circumstances. For example, theft or burglary at nighttime when deadly force is reasonably believed immediately necessary to stop the theft or a fleeing thief, and you reasonably believe the property can't be recovered by any other way. That's a high bar. But this is the law that the DA is likely referencing when they decline to charge this guy with anything. I'm not saying everyone should run out with a gun. There are 3 practical questions you need to ask if this exact moment ever happens to you. And you live in Texas. Is it nighttime? And is the theft imminent? Can the property be recovered or protected any other way? Call cops, retreat, lock up, chase later. These are questions you need to ask yourself depending on where you are. Will engaging expose you to greater risk? Are they armed? Do they have backup? If those answers push you to believe deadly force is literally the only way to stop the theft right now, Texas law may protect you. But if any of those answers are no, you're likely not justified. And that's why we can't let emotions alone dictate the moment as much as we want to. In this case, investigators say it was around 12:30 a.m. 2 people breaking into the vehicle, 1 hit and hospitalized. The DA declined charges for the homeowner, meaning the state believes the legal test was met here. That doesn't automatically make it moral in everyone's book, but it does show what the law says in Texas in very specific circumstances. Now I want to hear from you. Would you have stepped outside and fired, or called the cops and let it go? Be honest. Explain why. I want to hear from you. I'm going to actually read the comments to see what people say, because I'm curious. Also, if you own a firearm and you plan to use it to protect your life or property, you need to know the law and be ready for the legal mess that can come after it. That's why USCCA sponsors this channel. If you carry a gun, whether it's for home defense or to protect your property, you got to be prepared for what happens after the shooting. And that's where USCCA comes in. USCCA trains you to make better decisions under pressure, not turn the world into a firing range, but to keep you and your family safe and to make sure your response is legal and defensible. They've got in-person training, online classes, and legal protection plans if you ever have to use force in self-defense. If you want the training and the backup, I'm gonna put a link in the description section of this video for you to check out USCCA, because yes, it does cover you from a legal and monetary perspective, but the beautiful thing about it is it gives you a wealth of information, knowledge, and training that you can use in your everyday life. One thing's for certain and two things are for sure. Politicians and tech giants don't want gun content to be recommended to you. And we're all fighting this culture war together. Now, you can help do your part by liking, commenting, subscribing to the channel, but most importantly, sharing this video with at least one person. Together, we can stop the suppression of our 2A rights. And don't forget to click the link in the description section of this video for the products that I mentioned in this video.